What is going on, everybody? My name is JMofo and welcome back for the final, the one you were all waiting for. Yes, the final Easter egg in the Trophy Guide My Brother Keeper tutorial. I know, you're all thinking, damn, you already found the Easter egg on the Eisendrache? Well, yes! And I'm ready to share everything that I know with you. Anyway, let's stop the bullshit and get into the tutorial, shall we? What you want to do is, of course, upgrade one of your bows and then go back and pick up the regular one. And you want to shoot right up the teleporter as I do on the little lightning balls. And you will hear, as we heard, a sort of margwa sound. Then you want to pick up your upgrade bow again, and you're gonna shoot some wisps. You have to do it 4 times in order to go in the past with the teleporter. So I just shot one. You'll see it's like in some specific locations, a little lightning bolt. I'm lucky enough right here. The second one is, as you heard, as a confirmation, I shoot it properly. You're gonna have another margwa sound telling you that you can go to the next one. So there is one here in front of double tap near the car. There is going to be one in the power room on the telephono right there. There is one in, I call this place the random place because absolutely no one goes there, right there on the clock. There will be another one between Samantha and Maxis' room on the globe right there. One will be in the west tower as you go in on your left, right there. And I don't have the footage for this one, but it will be right there, just in front of Fast Revive. Yeah, will be here. So this is all the location possible for the wisp. As you just heard, once you hit your 4 different wisps, you're gonna hear this sound that's telling you you are good to go. And as you can see on the teleporter, there will be like a little purple light that's telling you that you are good to go. So you want to take all the players in the game to the teleporter, otherwise you won't be able to go in the past. And you're here to pick up 3 things. The jar of soul that we just picked, easy to see, it's big. Right there, you just saw it disappear. It's like a little fuse that we will need right after. And the third thing will be a code that this doctor will type that we will need to open the safe. We will come back. You're gonna have to do the whole process again to open this box right there after. So here is the code. You're gonna have 3 different characters. This one for me would be lightning, circle, lightning, and there's 4 different logo that you will see later on in the tutorial. So as you come back in the present, you will spawn at the rocket pad. There will always be a panzer spawning when you go out. So you want to go up to the trap. You put the fuse on the left of the trap. You want to transform destroy into protect, and you want to turn on the trap. As you can see now, the computer will have 4 different logo, and you want to type your code. So lightning, circle, lightning. While you do this, some dog will spawn, but don't worry, it's pretty fast. And then you will have a sound confirmation that tells you you are good to go and you opened the safe. So 3 things you picked up: 2 fuse that you're gonna place, one here and one on the other one. And the second thing is like a little device that will make you able to use the computer. So you want to set the trap back from protect to destroy, and you want to go on the 2 different computer sets. There were one in the rocket pad and the other one will be upstairs, and you are good to go to play Samantha Says. So it's gonna give you a code, and after that it's gonna ask you where is this one. Easy, you just have to tell him where it is. If you play alone, as you can see, no problem, you just have to keep a zombie. But if you're playing with 2, 3, or 4 players, you're gonna have dogs spawning at the same time, so they can annoy you a little. So while you do that, you're gonna see that confirmation that the 2 little pillars are electrified. Now you can press the green button and boom, you are ready to go. What is coming from the sky? Little animation. So as you can see, the rocket is falling and will land in the middle of the Eisendrache. So what do we got here? We got a big rocket. We got Dempsey, the 1.0 Dempsey, if I can call him that way. And we just picked up the golden rod from Moon. So now you are good to go, as you can hear, to start the wisp again, because you need, of course, to go one more time to get pieces that you will need to complete totally your final Easter egg. So just same step, you have to find 4 of those. You will have the sound confirmation, purple light is back here. You still need all the players. If you're playing at 4, you need the 4 players. And right here, you only come for one thing. You'll see the cinematic is different, the doctor is not here anymore, and you want to open this box right there. The only way you can open it is go on this little book, press square, and you open, you heard a little sound, and there was because he stole it from me. He didn't want it to show you. It's just a big plate. There it is, perfect. Just a piece of stone that you will need after that. So once you there, get ready, because you're gonna do the what I call the keeper step. You're gonna put the golden rod right there, and the ghost keeper is gonna spawn. During this whole period, dogs will spawn all the time. The keeper will bring you to 4 different locations and create a sort of circle right there. And what you have to do in the function of the color that is down the screen, charge it with this specific bow. If you're playing alone, as I play with the lightning bow, the keeper will ask me in the 4 different locations all the time the lightning bow. You don't have to build up all the different bows. So this is the second location in the middle of the map. So right there, for example, to charge, I had to use the wolf bow because we're playing 2 players. Now we are 3 players. The plague is for this. As you can see, you couldn't charge it because you were missing this piece. So as I did, you just put it right there. We are 3 players. I'm using now the fire bow to charge the keeper. The more you are in the circle, the bigger it will get, and you have to kill a bunch of zombies in order to charge it. During your before last and last charge of keeper, you're gonna always have panzers spawning to mess with you. And the final spot, we will be right there in front of Mule Kick, and as you can see, it is my friend, the 4th player, who is charging it with the skull bow. So now the keeper is ready. He turned solid. He wasn't a ghost anymore. And what you want to do is place the soul can here. And now, as you can see, the keeper is out. And now what you want to do is get ready for a big fight. Get your perks, your packet punched weapon, get your gobble gum. Aftertaste is a good one because each time you go down, you can keep all your perks, everything. Once you're ready, everybody take their gravity spikes out and you put it down near the pyramid on the little stones. Now you are at the final boss fight. So what you have to do is just for the beginning, run around. Stamina up for me is a great perk that you want to use because you don't need you need to move a lot. So during the boss fight, I suggest just run around. When it's first person, one person, I mean, is probably the easiest. So this fight is, instead of zombies, you're gonna have a bunch of skeletons spawning, and the keeper, the huge keeper, is gonna attack you with the bow's power. So as you just saw, we were getting attacked by the skulls. You can see in the background the volcanoes, and here is his 3rd and lethal attack, which is the lightning. What you want to do to counter this attack is put your gravity spikes with L2 on it, and that will make the keeper vulnerable. It will open his chest, and what you want to do is shoot in his torso. And when you're done with that, this is the end of the first round. It will give you all the time and max ammo. Ammo is not really a problem during this boss fight. I think they're pretty generous about it. And now is the second step of the first round, if I may say, and it's to fight a bunch of Panzer soldier. So I suggest, so it makes your life way much more easier to get the plunger. So with the plunger, you can take them all, boom, out in one shot. During this Panzer fight, you will have a max ammo, and at the end of this boss fight, you will have a max ammo as well. So you're set to start the second round, which is pretty similar to the first round. Just run around, he will attack you with the volcano. You will have some dogs that are starting to spawn around. So with the dogs, I suggest that of course you bring a shield, which is pretty useful. If you miss, if you don't put the gravity spikes down when he has the lightning bolt in the middle, hide behind the pillars, otherwise he will attack you with lightnings and that kill you instantly. There's nothing except the pillars to hide you. So here, same thing, when he's vulnerable, you shoot at it, everything you've got. He will give you max ammo when he's done. And now you're here for another panzer fight. Panzer fight, same thing. You go take your plunger back. It will be the first one that kills a panzer that will be able to take them all out. The panzer part, for my opinion, is probably the hardest part. So right here, you're at the middle of the round 2. Good gobble gums, the one that makes you not vulnerable about explosion for the panzers. You will need maybe the panzer helmet if you are able to build it up. The perks, yeah, stamina up, jug, of course. Fast revive when your friend goes down is pretty useful. The monkeys, I suggest that your haymaker, you get the haymaker because it's just a beast, a total beast. Put a little blast furnace on it, just beautiful. So right here, this is the final round. Okay, you kill him, and as the keeper is playing, there's also a panzer spawning. This is the hardest part of the boss fight. So right now you do the same thing, put the gravity spikes down, shoot everything you've got. Most of the time it's gonna take you 2 times. As you can see, we just shot, but he's not done yet, and the panzer is still here, and another panzer will spawn after that. So normally, if you're lucky enough, the first panzer that spawned, your plunger will still work, but for the second one, as you can see, it doesn't. So I suggest you be really careful for the second part, because it is the hardest part. 2-player for me is the hardest game. For 1 person is the easiest for me, because during this no panzer at all. So when you're alone, it's just like easy peasy lemon squeezy, no problemo. So as you can see, fast revive is really useful. The panzer is still here messing around with us. We are just waiting for the keeper to try his lightning attack again, and normally 2-3 arrows with your bow should do the trick, because he's already really weak. So there we are, he's vulnerable, we shoot, and boom, little earthquake, boom. That means he is done. You can wait for him to die, and there it is. You're coming back to the pyramid room. You defeated the keeper boss. So now you back here. Be careful if you have a bunch of zombies left when you went here. Be careful, because there are still here. Now, as you can see, when the pyramid, the summoning key is back on here. So what you want to do, you want to press square and take it, and now you're ready to go to the computer upstairs. Run for it. There will be after that a little cinematic. I spare you the details in French, so I will put in the description down below a video of the final scene in English. You press square on the computer, the summoning key will be there, and there it is. Their Eisendrache destroyed the moon. That is crazy! And right there, you should have your cinematic. And believe me, you did all this for nothing. You did this, of course, for a beautiful perkaholic, a free perkaholic. By doing this whole Easter egg, my brother keeper is now done, and this is, you should have right now your trophy that pops up, my brother keeper. I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. I know it was a long video because it is a long tutorial. The new DLC 2 has just been announced, Zetsubo no Shima. I'm looking forward for that map. It looks absolutely insane. Takio's story, looking fucking forward for that. I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Please leave a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.